Hi, I'm Demi Stevens, founder and CEO of You're the Book Press and editor-in-chief of Self Pub magazine. We're here in the studio today with author Cara Achterberg. Welcome.
Thanks.
Glad to have you here. Tell us a little bit about your books.
Well, I have two now. Well, actually, this one's coming out in a week, so it's not technically out yet, but it's going to happen.
You're in the birth canal.
Yeah, so I publish both ways. I go both ways. So this is...
Let's check it out.
So this one is the one I did on my own with Demi's help, actually, and it really is made up of my blog from the last 8 years of our lives and how we live intentionally and how we eat and how we live and the decisions we make and parenting. It's kind of a little bit of everything, and it's done in a format that hopefully invites the reader to do as much as they can and to skip the stuff that doesn't work and find things that help.
Offer readers a little challenge, how they can change their lives and parenting for the better?
Yeah, so every chapter ends with three challenges on different levels, a really simple challenge, a little more technical challenge, and then a serious challenge for people who really, really want to go for it.
I like that. Usually I would hold myself to the highest level challenge, but I like that you've made it so that I could just sneak in the back there with the easy way to feel like I've done something. Yeah. So what was the process like with I'm Not Her?
Wow. So I'm Not Her is a dream come true. I'm Not Her is, I guess, 10 years in the making, really, although I wrote it probably 5 years ago and did all of the things to try to get published, and looked for an agent and queried and got rejection letter after rejection letter and workshopped.
Do you keep yours in a folder or a box? I'm taking a survey.
I used to save them, and now I put them. I don't even hang on to them anymore. But I
Word to the wise. While you're out there.
Yeah, there's plenty more coming. But I just kept going with it. I took it to writers' workshops and anywhere, and got as much feedback as I could get. I put it in contests. In fact, the contest is kind of how I landed this deal, because I put it in a contest for Authors First, the story plant, and 6 months later I got this call out of the blue, or email out of the blue, and I didn't even remember entering it because I was at the point where I was just, throwing it to the winds and hoping for the best. And I found out I was a runner-up, which was awesome, and I won an iPad mini, and that was awesome. But what was really great was that then the publisher of Story Plant contacted me and said, we know you were just a runner-up, but we love the book, and we think there might be a home for it here. And so then the rest is history. And now, less than a year later from that first initial email, here it is.
And you are now an author writing to deadlines, right?
I am an author writing to deadlines, which is, I will never complain because it's my dream.
Well, welcome to the dream world. Where can our viewers find your books here locally?
Well, Live Intentionally is being stocked by two dear friends. One person who runs Sherry Ann's Designs in York on Philadelphia Street, right outside Central Market. Awesome store, great tea. And then the other place you can find it right here in good old Shrewsbury is on Main Street Beauty Works, which is kind of, I think, the center of town where everyone gets their haircut, and Sally carries it there too.
Oh, good.
But it's also available online through Amazon.
All right, and where are we going to find this in the big box stores?
I'm Not Her is going everywhere. It should be in Barnes & Noble. Hopefully, if it's not in your bookstore, you can request it.
Probably by the time this video is produced, you should go right out.
Come in, and it's obviously on Amazon and online for Nook readers and Kindle readers and all those. In fact, it's going to be the Nook Daily Find on September 24th.
Oh, cheap reads. I love them. Good reads for cheap. Where can our viewers then tap into your regular writing, your blog maybe?
Well, all my blogs and all the news and links to buy the books are all on my website, which is carawrites.com.
Excellent. Thanks so much for joining us today.